Hello, welcome to Life Gains 101. My name is Emiliano, and today I'm just going to go ahead and catch up. This is all about catching up today, and I'm going to go ahead and give some product introductions, not necessarily reviews, because I haven't had a chance to utilize them except for one. So I guess you'll have one review today. But yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about my YouTube channel and the purpose of my content, and also the things that I've been up to in here during the 8 days of recovering from my hair transplant. Not being active drives me nuts. It kind of makes me depressed. So I'm just like, I always have my kids. So when they're here, everything's great because there's always activities going. But when I don't have my kids here with me, it's just like, I can't go to the gym and I can't run. But aside from that, this YouTube channel is about health, mental wellness, motivation, and positivity. And that's pretty much my mission, to go ahead and network and just give you the good vibes and tell you whatever I purchase, how it works for me, because I know I like hearing from people themselves that have experiences of purchasing the things I'm always interested in. And I'm a small dude, I'm like 5'5". So today we're going to be talking about certain clothing that are specified for a certain hobby. So I'll go ahead and tell you that here in a little bit. But yeah, it's just so important to just have things, interests, and hobbies, because one of the things I do, I like to make music. I have a guitar, bass, keyboard, and I'll compose some music. So maybe I'll put that on my channel sometime down the line. So that was something I did, but 8 days is a long time. You could just see me still like, after work, I'm like, I was used to just going to run, taking the stress off from work. And another thing I'm going to go ahead and talk about is dating in this today's episode. Yeah, so when you have to deal with stuff like that too, there's more stress, and you just want to go run, ease the tension, don't want to deal with that, and you need a distraction. And I got the best distraction I'm going to show you here in a little bit. And I understand not everyone has the resources of a middle-aged guy like myself. If you're a young lad, a college student, you're like, hey man, I don't got all those shoes and getting all that stuff. I mean, I know, and right there, man. But there's some aspects of what I do that you could take away, and take away what you can. That's all I can say. And when you get to that point, and if you have that inspiration where you've already surpassed what I've already been through, you'll be like, you know what? I remember seeing Life Gains, and you know what? Now I'm at the point where I can do that. Word. So good. That's all I can say. Good. And I could just see how I give you my experience of what foods appeal to me for my calorie deficit and my routine, and just how to create a mindset that's just going to make you have that discipline, because it's all about creating discipline and also making sure you have outlets to make you a better version of you. So you could probably see on the tabs, no you can't, haha, I hit it. But while I was thinking, I was like wanting to take my e-bikes out, thinking that might not be too stressful for my recovery. But I started thinking, if I used to throttle, that's great, but you're gonna pedal on an e-bike or a bicycle, I would sweat. So I'll probably do some reviews with my e-bike. So I'm pretty sure everything I mentioned, a lot of people ask questions when I tell them I have e-bikes. I have a Hyper Scrambler and a Hyper Scorpion, Hyper Scrambler 2, by the way, and they're class 3 e-bikes. So if I'm at a stoplight and I accelerate, I'll beat all the cars, but then I'll top off at 30. So then I feel like I'm ready for something new. I want a motorcycle. So that's what I was thinking about when I was recovering, and this is what I want. The Ninja. The 650 with the ABS feature. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's a beautiful bike. And I had originally liked the idea of getting a green one, but I don't know, the black one appeals to me because I was thinking when I got gear like jackets and all that stuff, it's not going to be easy to find green stuff. But I like black too, I used to wrestle in high school, and my singlet was black. So I was like getting nostalgic and getting connected that way. I was like, the black singlet returns. Yes, it is destined. So I was thinking, okay, this bike is something that I want to get because I'm a short person, and this bike also appealed to me for that reason as well. So I got to sit on one at my local motorcycle store. It's a shop as well. Yeah, and it felt so good because this bike is also known to be comfortable. The Ninja 650 Kawasaki, and when I get more confident, there's somebody that could sit in the back. So I was like, yeah, I like that. So pretty much the only thing I was just thinking, the whole time I saw this is,
It will be mine. Oh, yes.
oh yes,
It will be
it will
mine.
be mine. So I just love this bike. This is my new girlfriend, by the way. And I gotta look good. I gotta dress up when we go on dates. So I'm gonna go and show you and I'm gonna do reviews on this because I know people are gonna ask questions. They ask questions about my hair. They ask questions about my e-bikes. So I'm gonna get some Ramjet air pants. And I learned so much because today I went to Addison. I was talking to him about, okay, what materials would be ideal in hot weather? Because in Texas, it gets hot. And I have black, so that's just gonna absorb the heat. But I learned so much. And I learned that you could I don't know if it's Velcro or a zipper, but oh my God, this is so funny. Because the guy was like talking about like, yeah, you take that part off, and when you're riding the bike, man, I'm telling you, you can get that ventilation and the air goes right there. It goes right there, and you get the airflow right there, right there. And I was like, he reminded me of Chris Farley of like, that's what you need to do. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a line like, go and live in my van by the river. So I told him, I was like, dude, you kind of give me Chris Farley vibes right now. And we both just started laughing. But yeah, I love these pants. I'm just like, oh, I love them. Because I tried alpinestars on when I fought my first gear. I don't know, the first part of my gear, which is the jacket. I have my jacket behind me. And I was like thinking, I really dig this brand. It's European. It fits me. And finding things that fit me, being a petite dude, it's just really annoying. But, oh man, I love this jacket. And I was like thinking something that will keep me cool. Because like I said, the summer's coming. And I just love this jacket. It has a hood on there. Buttons. Yeah. Oh, I don't know the name of this jacket. It is the most. I don't even know. I can't even read the letters. They just have it in a weird font. I wish I could tell you. Maybe I'll go ahead and put the description when I can see it in a more legible sense. But this jacket fits me so good. And I just want to wear it like a regular jacket, man. It's amazing. Yeah, I like that jacket. And I got my glovey gloves. So these gloves are just super sweet too. So I'm just like, I want you to meet your new friend, the bike. The Kawasaki 650 Ninja. So I'm really pumped, man. I'm so excited. And I ordered the pants, so they're coming through the mail, and I needed some boots. So I was like thinking, which boots would be money? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and look at the boots. And originally were looking at the SMXS boots, and they were very comfortable, but they have like that bulgy top area. So the option of putting pants over the boot, I mean, it wouldn't really present itself. I don't know. I mean, I'm talking from an experience, but just visually, I'm like thinking that's a big old bulky part. And I was like thinking, what if I want to put my pants over these boots? I have the option of putting them inside, which is cool. But then I started looking at the SPX BOA boots, and I was like, ooh, they got black too. I'm down. So I got the blacks, and the whites look pretty cool too, man. I mean, they look sick. I'm like, I love those. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna get both of them anytime soon, but I needed something because, I'm not going to just go out with mediocre armor. If I fall, I want to have some good stuff so I won't get killed or hurt really bad. But these are the boots I ordered, so they should be coming pretty soon, hopefully. And I got my motorcycle class to get my endorsement happening this weekend, so I'm very excited. I might have to get that scheduled for the following week because I have stitches on my head. I tried on some helmets, and while I was putting the helmet, I was like, I couldn't put the helmet on because I still have stitches. So I'm getting the stitches removed. See, and that's another reason I gotta probably move my class for the next week, because Saturdays when I'm supposed to get my stitches removed, which is the first day of my class. Already a problem and the stress. But yeah, it's all good. So I'm just so happy with the investment I'm making for myself. And a lot of times when people say things like that and they say it like that, it sounds selfish, but in a sense it is, in a healthy way, because if you're not happy within, because in my case, dude, I had to cater to other people, and I'm like, now I'm catering to me, and the people that always will be someone I cater to are my daughters. I mean, they always reciprocate the love too, by the way. But just like being single and just catering to other people right now, I'm just like, all right, no more distractions. I'm gonna get a girlfriend that's the most beautiful object in the world, and that is going to be my 2024 Ninja 650, which will completely reciprocate the love. I mean, I'm just like, crazy girls no more, man. Motorcycle, sexy, beautiful, powerful, aggressive, just how I like them. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do some review videos as a first time rider with the gear that I have, being a short dude. And yeah, I look forward to making some videos with this awesome piece of machinery. And my heart right now, it's like, yes, I gotta do this one more time, sorry.
It will be mine. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
It will be mine.
And yeah, as far as like, let's go ahead and transition to the next topic at hand, dating. So one of the things that I've always known is to create defined boundaries, which I do, and I pride myself, and I communicate them very well. Being a middle-aged dude, you learn a thing or two. But however, you want to avoid certain things. You don't want to be this guy.
Oh, hot. Want to touch the hiney.
Yeah. Oh, man. I wouldn't consider myself to be something like that. So if you are, you got to learn some more discipline. I always get drawn in by a bond. If a girl's able to create a bond with me through similar interests, humor, that's how I turn into mush. And if I don't have anything in common with you, even if you're very attractive, which I have a lot in common with Ninja 650, I will never deny you, baby. But anyways, yeah, it's just like, that's what I resonate with. So know what resonates with you and stick to that, because that's a good gut instinct, but sometimes it's just not always as accurate as you want, and it'll add more stress, which goes in full circle. Go to the gym, go distract yourself with running, make sure you look healthy and be healthy here in your body. So you'll have a good way of just like dealing with any stress that's related to the dating pool. I mean, it's a headache, and I'm just like, what? Oh man, that would be a good live stream conversation to have, and I'm sure the same frustrations go with the females as well. So I'm not trying to say this is a one deal, but I'm giving you my perspective. So and I get more personal now, because with this YouTube channel, I want to create a community, and I'm just going ahead and tell you a little bit more about me so you can get a better feel of who I am. So one last product that I want to go ahead and introduce to you was the vest that I purchased, and I ran with it, and boy, did I sweat. I was like, maybe because it was close to 80 degrees today in March in Texas, but I look like Hawkeye when I put this on. It's like a superhero vest, but it did its job. And the details to this is on my Twitter. I try to put products that I purchase, and I just need to do a better job when I make videos to present them better and just to show you. And I'll go ahead and do that in the future because I like the idea of talking about the things I purchase, and hopefully I can get some monetization from some brands. So yeah, I believe they have sauna vests in this brand for women as well. So let me go ahead and tell you, of course, I did not put, oh yeah, it's the Non-Echo store. So if you go there, it has some good ratings. It has almost 5-star out of 10,000 ratings. So you know what? Sounds like a pretty safe purchase if you ask me. And if you're in the Dallas area, check out the Hoya Park. It lights up at night, but you'll lose your kids. So make sure you put a GPS device on because there's so many kids over there. I've never seen so many kids in a public park in my life. Oh, I take that back. If you go to Oklahoma, there's this place called The Gathering. Holy, and it's free. I got to take a trip down there again and just get some footage and show you guys that because you know what? You got to think, plan, and execute. I like all these platitudes that I put up and, you know, they're just good to live by. So I got 10 followers on this Twitter account. So please support me by joining my Twitter. I'll go ahead and put some more products out there and make some more videos of the products that I've purchased. And when I get my new motorcycle, I'll definitely give you more in-depth review from a shorter guy's perspective. And also, please subscribe, like, and comment on my YouTube channel so I could get at least 50 subscribers so I can do some lives and we can have conversations about the products that I purchase and also other things that you would like to add that correlate with health, mental wellness, motivation, and positivity. We're not here to bring people down. We're here to learn together, and part of being a better version of you is also being good to others because I'm a firm believer. True power is just being kind to people, and it's not easy to do. It really isn't, especially when people don't treat you the best. But you know what? You were able to control yourself, and that's super hard to do, especially when bad things are said or done and you still are composed. That's powerful right there. That's true strength. And if you can make sure that you don't lose control of yourself because you are a genuinely kind person, you're one powerful person. So that's another thing that I've learned throughout my years being on this planet. It's easy to get mad. It's easy to scream. It's easy to lose your temper. But it's very difficult to keep that calm demeanor even when there's chaos. And you need more people like that, especially now in 2024. Elections are coming, so be kind to one another. Be good to your countrymen. Be able to listen and just provide constructive criticism. And that's another thing that I would like to promote with Life Gains 101 is when we have that ability to talk to each other, do it with kindness, positive vibes, and that's pretty much it, man. I will end it on a happy note, and you guys have a good one. See you later.